Hello, everyone, and welcome to this hands on lab on Amazon Bedrock Data Automation or BDA. In our lab today, we will learn how to create a custom blueprint for document and image modalities using AI. So let's get started. These are some reference URLs that I've mentioned over here. I would certainly recommend that you visit these URLs as they have additional information on this particular topic. I've also created a playlist for Amazon Bedrock on my channel. The URL is mentioned over here on the screen, as well as along with the reference URLs. The URL to the playlist will be mentioned in the description of this video. Prerequisite for this lab is knowledge of Amazon Bedrock Data Automation or BDA. Hence, if you do not know what this service is all about, please refer to this overview video that I had created some time back. The URL is mentioned right here at the bottom, as well as will be mentioned in the description of this video. So in our lab today, we are going to see how to create a custom blueprint for an image or a document using Amazon Bedrock Data Automation. So these are some very simple steps, and we will execute these steps one by one and go ahead and generate our blueprint. So let me quickly switch to Bedrock. So this is Bedrock right here. This is Bedrock. And let me scroll down, go to data automation. Under that, go to custom output setup. And over here, we will create our blueprint. So click on create blueprint. And what we are going to do is we are going to upload a file from a computer. Now, right now, at this time, it only supports either a document or an image. So we have basically finished one, two, and we are going to start this step, right? So currently it only supports document and image modalities. Now these are some files that I have shortlisted. So I have this New York State driving license. It's a document that I have downloaded from the web. It's a sample. And I have a couple of pictures of myself. So let us use one of these images to get started. This is one image that I have over here. And this is an image of me in a park. So let me quickly switch back to BDA. I'm going to choose upload from computer, choose a file. And it says it supports PDF, JPEG, PNG, and TIFF. So click on choose file, and I'm going to choose this particular file. Click on open, and then upload file. So it's uploading the file right now. It's uploaded the file successfully. Now, over here to generate the blueprint, you can either type the prompt if you would like, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to use AI to create this particular blueprint. So if you see over here, you can either provide a prompt, and if you do not provide a prompt, then Blueprint Prompt AI will generate one instead. So I'm actually going to use AI to generate the blueprint at this time. So click on Generate Blueprint, and it's working. It's looking for some relevant blueprints from the sample, and then eventually it will generate our blueprint over here. So it's going to take some time. Hopefully it finishes soon. Okay, so now it is asking me to give a name. So I'm going to say NAM pick blueprint. And again, you can give any name that you like. I'm giving this name and click on create blueprint. And still generating results. Let me see if something is visible at the bottom. So still generating blueprints. It's looking for different extractions. And it might take a few more minutes to have this blueprint generated. Now, as it's saying that please keep this browser tab open, so I'm going to keep this browser tab open and I'm going to stop the recording. Oh, there it is. It finished generating results. So let us go and look at it. So let me scroll down. And this is the AI generated prompt. Okay, so I want a blueprint. And let me highlight this that contains the following five fields: retail center name, entrance, experience, people in image, number, landscaping elements, and mood or sentiment. So automatically it has basically selected these five fields. And let us scroll down. It's saying image, modalities image, connected blueprint, and then again, entrance experience, landscaping, mood or sentiment, people in image, retail center name. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to save this particular blueprint and exit. So it has now generated a blueprint right there. The name is there. And if you want, you can duplicate this blueprint, delete it, or add to a project. So you can add it to an existing project or create a new project as well. Or you can save the blueprint or publish a new version. So we've only created a blueprint, and I believe we are good to go and use this blueprint in a sample project. So I'm not going to create a project right now. I'll create a separate lab for that. In this lab, I'm only going to focus on generating a blueprint. So this is the first blueprint that we have created, and this is for an image. Now, the next thing that we are going to do is we are going to create another blueprint. So let me go back to custom output, custom blueprints, and you'll see that my blueprint for pictures or images is right here. Now, what I'm going to do this time around is create another blueprint, but for this time, it will be for a document. So click on create blueprint. Again, go to upload from computer, choose a file. And this time around, I'm going to use my New York State driving license sample. So click on open and scroll down, click on upload file, and it's uploading the file. Okay, it's uploaded the file successfully. It's right there. So this is the sample image. And again, this time around, I'm going to click on generate blueprint and use AI to generate the blueprint prompt. Again, it will take some time. It's going to look for some relevant blueprints from the sample blueprints and then accordingly generate the prompt for this blueprint and then eventually figure out which fields it would like to extract. So again, this can take a few minutes. I'm going to be patient. It will, so there it is. It has generated this prompt. So I want a blueprint that contains the following 12 fields: name details, address details, country ID, date of birth, state name, restrictions, endorsements, personal details, address, and again name, and personal details like sex, height, weight, hair color, eye color. And it has generated results successfully, which is a good thing. Let me scroll down. And this blueprint is not editable. These are the different fields right here. As you can see, all 25 fields have been extracted over here. And if we are good, then we can keep this blueprint and we can even download it. So this blueprint is not editable. This blueprint is a sample blueprint managed by Bedrock. If you want to make changes, click duplicate to create your own blueprint. So I'm going to click on duplicate blueprint and I'm going to say NAM license blueprint. So I'm going to make my own license blueprint, duplicate blueprint. So now I have created my own blueprint. It should have the custom name that I have given, and I can actually save. It's actually already saved, but if you want, you can again, if you make any changes, you can extract or remove some of the fields depending upon whatever changes that you need. So if you want, you can remove or delete and edit a field, custom type, or it can actually clear all of them as well. If you want to see the JSON view, you can look at the JSON view. This is the JSON view, and you can even edit the JSON view over here. Now, again, you can either duplicate or delete, add it to an existing or create a new project, and finally save the blueprint or publish a new version. So this is how you go about creating a custom blueprint for yourself. Now, the next step after this is to use this custom blueprint in a BDA project and generate your custom output. So I'm not going to cover that in this lab, otherwise the lab will become significantly long. So I will be creating another lab where we will be looking at how to generate custom output using a custom blueprint. So this is it from me today. I hope that this lab was helpful. Do post your comments and do try it out on your end. It's a real interesting topic. It's a very it's a pretty what do you say? It's a pretty unique feature that I have seen, like creating a blueprint. I mean, there are multiple other uh, utilities that I have worked with to extract information out, but the ease of Bedrock is not available over there. Initially, I was a little skeptical, but the accuracy of Bedrock and the ease that Bedrock, as you can see, it gives you is fantastic. And it can actually, pick the different details in a document or an image and extract those out for you successfully. So, guys, do try it out on your end and let me know what your thoughts are. And thank you very much. I will see you shortly in some other video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.